Hi, this is Ms. Snyder. Along with Ms. Shaney and Mrs. Junker, we want to welcome you to one of the final conversations regarding your ninth grade course selections for next year. You are well aware that we've been in your health class numerous times this first semester, talking to you about becoming a high school freshman and about your classes and GPA and transcripts and so many other important things to know. But we said at one point you would need to make a final decision about your classes for ninth grade, and that point has come. So today's purpose is to make those final decisions about your electives for next year and to put them on paper. So your teachers may have handed out a green sheet already to you. If not, they will shortly. Before you write anything down, I'd like to just remind you that you've had the opportunity to look at the ninth grade elective videos. Those are still found on the Google Class of 2023, so if you want to go back and look at those again, you certainly can. We know that you've had ample opportunity during health class to look at those, as well as time, we hope, with your parents, that you have showed those videos to your parents and talked about them with your friends. Also in the Naviance Career and Course Planning tool, we had you take an interest survey. Based on the result of that survey, it would have shown you 3 of these 16 different clusters or groupings of jobs, which can also be an indicator to you of which direction you might want to go with your course options for next year. And we've also just simply provided you a list of the classes that are available that are semester and year-long options. So at this time, would you please take a writing utensil and that green half sheet, and for starters, right up at the top, put your first name and your last name. I know it's an obvious thing that you put your name on items, but it's easy to miss. For your last name, just a reminder, use your entire last name, not just your first initial. And I also want to point out that at the bottom of your sheet, although it's cut off on mine on the screen, where it said that the statement, this is a scheduling tool. It is not your actual schedule. So please keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to talk for about 2 more minutes and then I'm going to let you fill this out. So if you could just bear with me for a moment, put your pencils down. Periods 1 through 4 on our sample schedule are predetermined for you. These are classes that you have to take, and there's nothing that you need to do on these items. Specifically for math, your math class for 9th grade is determined by what math class you're in 8th grade. Okay, for period 5, you will take a health class, and then you would need to write in your PE choice. So if you want the team activities or PE wellness, that style of class, or if you want the strength class. So those would be your 2 options, and you would fill that in for both semester 1 and semester 2. And then you put in your elective choices, which as you look at the list over here, those can be all year-long choices, they can be all semester-long choices, or they can be a mixture of the 2. If you want a study hall, you need to write that in. So for example, if you filled in period 6 with your elective choices and period 7 with your elective choices, and then period 8 semester 1, you said, I want a study hall. So write in the word study hall, and then make a different choice out of electives for semester 2. If you think to yourself, boy, I know I'm going to need a study hall every day next year, then please write in the word study hall in semester 1 and semester 2. If you leave a spot blank, then we're not sure what that means. Does it mean that you want a study hall, or does it mean that you just forgot to write something down from this list over here? So please make it very clear what your intent is. And then you have alternates. Just a reminder that your alternates are classes that you wouldn't mind taking, but they're not your first choice. We will only use those if absolutely necessary in the scheduling process. And then you sign it, take it home, and get parents sign it. So the next step is to get that parent signature on that green half sheet, and then bring it to class next Monday and Tuesday, and that is when you will formally register for 9th grade. The counselors will be back in your health class at that time, and we'll work with you to get you registered in Infinite Campus. Tomorrow night there is a big parent meeting. You are welcome to come to that with your parents if you'd like, although that's not required. At that meeting we're going to tell your parents about that green half sheet, so ideally you will have taken it home and already shared it with them, had it signed, and put it in a safe place. So I know that you're still in 8th grade, but signing up for your 9th grade classes is a huge step. So I want to welcome you very early to your freshman year. All right, teachers, I'll let you finish it up from here. Students, you can go ahead and start writing in those elective choices. Thank you so much and have a great day.